Hey, what is up, guys? It's your boy Heat Score. On today's video, I am going to show you guys exactly what I did to reach a personal milestone of mine. In 2020, I was able to achieve over 100,000 plays. Now, the coolest thing about all this, guys, is not only am I going to show you exactly what I did, but the services that I'm going to show you right now can be completely free. All right, so nonetheless, let's get to this. The first thing that I'm going to show you here is submithub.com. Now, at the beginning, I was using the service and I was using the free service. I was getting rejected by some curators here and there. They were providing me with some feedback. I'm not sure if the free service doesn't get you as approved as much as the paid version, but I used it out so I could get familiar with the platform, understand the different curators and the different things that I could do. Eventually, once I got approved, I started to invest in this, and I think I bought about 100 tickets. It's usually about $1 per submission if you want to use the paid service, which I personally do recommend. So, how do you use this? I'll show you guys how to use this. So on submithub.com, as you can see here, my newest song, Awakening. If you haven't checked it out, please go check it out after this video. I submitted to 5 different curators, and out of those 5 different curators, I was approved for 2 of them. One of them has about 4,000 monthly listeners. The other one has about 14,000 monthly listeners. So I'll show you guys how you do this exactly. You click on submit song. You have to upload a new song. You have to upload an MP3 version of your song. You're going to upload or provide a URL link for your Spotify link and your iTunes link. Once you do that, you can go ahead and you can use this song. And here you have a choice. You have the choice of curators, influencers, and record labels. I've used influencers and I got approved to be posted on somebody's Instagram, an influencer's Instagram page. I haven't used record labels yet, but curators, this is what you want to use. Now, you can use standard, which is the completely free version, but for this video's sake, I'm going to use premium so you guys can get an understanding here as the options that we're looking at here. So when you click on premium, you can choose whether or not you want feedback. I would personally recommend that. I do care about feedback, so I'm going to click on that because if they're not taking my song, I want to know why, right? Permission to copyright. They cannot monetize my song. Here you're going to break it down by genre. So in techno, melodic techno, house, and acid techno, sometimes deep house, but not today. I'm going to click on next, and then here you have some options on the left which you could filter through the different types of curators and whatnot. And here you go, guys. Now, what I'm going to recommend here, for instance, this guy Adam Heaton, he approved me on some of his playlists. He's actually taking a break for the weekend. I think you can put a reminder here for when they return, but what I'm going to recommend, guys, is they actually have their Instagram page here. Why not just hit them up on Instagram, try to build a relationship with these guys, especially if they're approving your songs. As you can see here, he approved my song Distance, and it got a decent amount of plays. So you want to make sure that you are building these relationships because, hey, man, if one day you can build it to the point where you don't have to use this service and you're saving money, then you did your job, all right? So I don't want to take up too much time here, but this is essentially the way it works. You're going to click on one of these ones. I am also going to recommend that you actually take the time to listen to their playlist because some of them, they'll say techno, but it's not actually techno. So you're just submitting them a super techno song and the playlist is actually like tech house or something. They're not going to approve it. You're going to waste your money. All right. So let's move on to the next one. This one is completely free and it's probably my favorite newest curator website that I found. I'm completely shocked that it's free and I love it. It's called Soundplate. You can go to soundplate.com and I'll leave descriptions in the comments or in the description below, and from here you go playlist and you can choose your genre. This is house electronic, and here you can see rave, techno, slap house, whatever that is, late night dancing, all kinds of stuff here, guys. This is really cool. I would recommend actually getting a database of these playlists so you don't lose track of them. I mean, look at this one, underground acid techno. So I'll probably submit some stuff from Lazuli Records here tonight. You do have a limit, so I usually on Sundays I try to submit music to these playlists. There is a limit, which kind of sucks. I wish there wasn't a limit because that sucks, right? You're limited. But what are you going to do? It's free, right? So minimal deep tech or whatever, You can go here. This one's Dark Trance. And just follow the steps here, guys. I mean, it takes you to the playlist itself. You can check out the playlist and you can see how many followers they have and whatnot. It's pretty damn cool. I am going to vouch for it. It's called soundplate.com, completely free again. The next one, it's called Repost Exchange. Repost Exchange is one of my favorite. Now, this is strictly for SoundCloud, but SoundCloud was one of the ways that I was able to reach over 100,000. I had 89,000 plays on Spotify alone, plus my iTunes, plus my SoundCloud, plus my YouTube. That's how I was able to surpass 100,000 streams. I'll show you guys here. I actually have a campaign running right now. This is for a DJ set that I did, and it's running, and I have a budget of 160 credits. Now, again, this is free. Essentially, you get tokens for reposting other people's stuff on SoundCloud, and depending on how many followers you have, that's how many tokens you'll get. So I think it's one token for every 100 followers. So I have 2,600 followers on my SoundCloud, so I get 26 credits per repost, and you can get 2 bonus points if you comment, if they left the comment incentivizer. So that is Repost Exchange, guys. I don't actually want to run a campaign, but I can show you guys here. You can click on Start Campaign. It's pretty easy. It'll link up to your SoundCloud, and then you can choose all these different songs. Depending on the format that you have or the plan that you have, you can choose other people's songs. So I was using this for my record label when I had the paid version. Now I just buy credits. So I haven't been pumping the label stuff using Repost Exchange, but the label seems to organically be doing pretty awesome, so I don't need it right now, but I will probably in the near future. Strongly recommend it, guys. This is great. The next option here is going to be obviously social media, guys. I mean, this is super important, and to be completely honest with you, man, if you guys are not on social media and you're not promoting yourselves on social media, then you are in the wrong bee's knees, my friend. You got to get out. You got to be on social media, guys. You got to be on Instagram. You got to be on Facebook. The newest one that I like right now is TikTok. I think the algorithms are pretty freaking dope. It reminds me of Instagram when it first started around 2012 when I got on it. Now you kind of got to boost your post to get some more likes and more discovery. You know, Instagram and Facebook, they just want your money. But TikTok, guys, I would strongly recommend getting on TikTok. You can get some organic reach. And on the link in bio on TikTok, you can put your Instagram and your YouTube. So that's pretty cool. Now, I know social media is time consuming, especially for a guy like myself running this label. Takes up a bunch of my time between writing music. So if you don't have the time, I would recommend going on Fiverr.com. Now, this is not free, but it's extremely cheap. That's why it's called Fiverr. So for $5 USD, you can hire somebody to do your Instagram marketing for you, or any sort of marketing for you, or anything really for that matter. As you can see here, usually what I do is I go to countries where the cost of living is significantly less than it is in North America. So I'll use people from India, Pakistan, Thailand, etc. And you're going to get some freelancers, and they actually do a pretty decent job. Like this guy over here, I had him working on my Instagram for about $2 a day, and I'll run some campaigns with him, and I see better reach using him than I do boosting my posts on Facebook and Instagram. So I'm going to strongly recommend Fiverr. If you guys aren't too good with social media, or you don't have the time, maybe consider hiring a social media manager. Now, the last way that I was able to reach over 100,000 plays is by getting my stuff on YouTube. Now, this is time consuming, but it's not impossible. So if you're not getting on a record label that has a lot of followers on YouTube, what I would recommend is start contacting people that have music channels. It's going to work, guys, but it takes time. And if you guys follow these steps, you put in the effort, you put in the time, and you have good music, I am going to guarantee you guys that you're going to get the same level of success that I got in 2020. All right. So I hope this video helped you guys. I hope it provided you some value. If it did, Please subscribe. Please check out our music. Check out my labels, musiclazulirecords.com. I have some really interesting, cool electronic artists on there. Check out my new release, as you can see right there, Awakening. It's out right now. And thank you for joining me, guys. Feel free to comment. Let me know if you want me to do any other videos relating to any one of these services in particular. And until next time, peace.